Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Noise and welcome back to Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode Skyblock. All of the words, the longest series name that I have. But yeah, welcome back to Infinity Expert Mode. Last time we built an auto spawner. We went and got a couple more ender pearls, and we got a gas tier. So then we went in here and we spawned a gas using a squid that we captured from our water wheels over there, and witch water. And yeah, we have a gas in a safari net now. So today, as you can see, I have this area kind of cleared out. I destroyed the mob tower. No incident there. It was kind of boring. So you guys didn't miss anything with that. But today we are going to be looking at making a dark room that will later be expanded to be a cursed earth farm for mob drops. And mostly we're trying to get essence, mob essence, so that we can auto spawn things. Right now we're gonna get a couple more gas, not too many, which and unfortunately it is going to be it's going to be manual killing it, but that's fine. We'll get the a couple more gas spawned, and then we will grab an enderman. That will be one of the next things we do. And yeah, kind of go from there. So let's get started. First of all, I want to kind of mention a couple things. One, I have a 10-10-10 redstone seeds. So between episodes, I'm probably going to expand this farm out this way, and we're going to start working towards getting a nice big redstone farm. I have all of this stuff here, but I don't believe there's anything underneath it. Nope. So I want to build out before I break those. I do have Silk Touch, so I'll pick these guys up. But we'll get a nice little farm of redstone ore here soon, because we need that. Let's see. We have more mystical flowers. All of them crossbred like I wanted. We will deal with that in a little bit. But the other big news is I have commons. I have pure common drones, which is awesome because now we can take a common drone, and I don't even know what this forest guy has, but we're going to mutate them and try to get cultivated. That is the next step, and that's going to take a while. But hey, we have pure commons. That is really good. Once we get the cultivated, I'm going to start farming them because that's going to be better in the long run. The cultivated aren't the best for honeycombs, but if I look at how to get this, thriving, growing, sweeten, sugary, yeah, there's a lot that are really good. Maroon gives a lot of honeycombs. All the dye bees give a lot of honeycombs, but if we look, kind of like everything gives normal honeycombs. So let's see. Typical hive bees have a 30% chance. Common have 35. Cultivated have 40. Now, one of the type of combs we're going to want relatively soon is dripping. And that, Noble has a good chance, but no, what is it? It's not majestic. It is the other type. They're pink. Oh, God, I know what they are. Cultivated and common give two different types of bees. Diligent. Diligent bees give stringy comb. No, that's not what I want. It is. Oh, okay. Let's come back. I can't remember what the kind of bee is that I'm trying to get first because it's gonna give us. Is it noble? Yeah, noble give dripping combs. Yeah, that's what it is. Which have a 40% chance of a honey drop, but also it's a guaranteed chance of honeydew. So you get a lot of dripping combs, and you'll get a lot of stuff. So yeah, bees are going, Britannia's going well. We have redstone dendron seeds that are maxed out. So yeah, lots of good things. We're getting there with the redstone. We have 9 blocks. We need 17 blocks, I think, for all the stuff. We have 2 stacks in here. That is more than enough redstone, but I don't want to do that quite yet. So one last thing, I have a whole bunch of common treasure and uncommon treasure. So might as well open these and see what we get. Lots of stuff. Wow. I also have 2 rare treasures. Oh my god, we just got another star. I don't know what to say to that. That's gonna be useful. Alright, well then. Nether stars, yeah, are incredibly useful. Other than being extreme crafting, we're getting a lot of nether stars later on, but with this first one, we should be able to make something. I don't think we have it researched yet. This changes things. I didn't know you could get nether stars from rare treasures. That is really good to know. Alright, so let's put knowledge fragments in there. Thomnomicon, you. Have I learned? Nope. But let's go ahead and do that. I know I don't typically like to do much Thaumcraft research on screen, but I want to make sure that this recipe is not changed. So we need fire. Okay, we can do this. Because you are earth. I know way too many of these now. We have a lot of earth, probably. Do we have much? Yeah, earth and Victus are about the same. Or vitreous. So we take this into fire and then ordo, and then we'll just turn both of those to crystal and do earth, crystal, earth. So one focus warding, let's learn that, and I do believe, yep, it requires another star. Now, yeah, what's this matter? Well, this is going to be probably the easiest way to get a safe area to fight the wither. So basically, this wand focus allows you to protect blocks to prevent them from being broken, and that includes from they'll be warded. Invisible barrier. From that point on, the block will not be able to be removed or destroyed until you use the wand on it again. So in other words, the wither can't explode our blocks. And that is just the safest way that I know of. That's fairly cheap. There are other ways. There's a couple wither-proof blocks, but that's really expensive. Reinforced stone isn't too bad, but yeah, the witherproof blocks are really, really annoying to make. Crushed obsidian, that's not too bad, we can do that, but this reinforced metal, we made a little bit of this last time to make the dolly, and it's a lot of diamonds and obsidian. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So with the warding, we can make things a little easier. We also got another ender pearl, which is nice. So let me, and that's an enchanted golden apple. I have 2 of those now. Cool. Alright, I really need to like get rid of a lot of stuff in these chests, but the arrows, snowballs can go somewhere else, and the crafting tables can go somewhere else as well. Alright, so lots of things. We also have this sword. Golden apple can go down here. Alright, so we have gold, diamond, emerald, all these arrows and then some dirt that I picked up. Dirt goes in there. But anyways, that was a sidetrack. Wow. I did not expect to get another star today, so that's a really cool thing. But yeah, so we are going to be building a nice little dark room to spawn things, and we're going to be using a grinder to help with that. Now, I have electrical steel on me. We'll get to that in a little bit. Basically, one of the problems is going to be getting all of the stuff out of the things that we want, and kind of getting things nice and neat. I know that is not very descriptive, but trust me, I know what I mean. Alright, so we'll put this here. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yep, 9 by 9, because of the spawn area of this guy, which I don't have my precision sledgehammer on me. That was annoying to make, but hey, we had to. So yeah, as you can see, this area, this can spawn in these 2 blocks, in this area, nothing else, and that's what I want. So this guy needs to have, it's a 7 by 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the grinder, and if we look, perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then like that. So no more area outside of that. That is all that's allowed. So let's hit F7 because I want to make sure that outside of here is still well lit. Ooh, that's not. We'll put that there for now. I'll keep that in there for right now. So I want to be able to spawn Enderman in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, something like this. And we're going to keep a little bit of the area open so that we can do some glass and see things. Do I actually want that like that? 2, 3, and ceiling. Or do we want to do it 1 taller? I think 1 taller would be cool. So we'll do something like this. Now, I'm going to do something like this. And we're going to want to get to the top of this because we're going to make sure that this is well lit. Now I made a bunch of redstone lamps last time, I do believe, and we're going to use that today to kind of light up this area. And how do we want to do it? Do we want to do just 4 in the center? I think that'd be cool. Is there any better patterns? We could do 5, 1, 2, and we'll do 4 in the center. This should be able to light things up because I want to be able to turn this off if I ever need to. That is why we're doing this. And the way we're going to power these is, well, that's a good question. We have a couple options. One of the easiest ways would probably be redstone conduit. Oh, that's just redstone alloy. That is not bad. Just some silicon and redstone. Silicon, we've seen how to get that. You can just grind up sand for a while and you'll eventually get some. Later we'll have bees to do that probably. I don't know. That's a lot cheaper than I thought. So the other way that I could have done is rednet. Rednet cables are also a perfectly valid way to run redstone up walls and stuff, because that's what I want to do. That is kind of the point of all this. So let's get let's get this guy. I'm going to pop down here for a moment. And I just want to be able to see the bottom of that guy. We're going to have power. Okay, so to explain, the auto spawner needs power and mob essence to work. the grinder is going, it needs power, and then it's going to output mob essence and mob drops. So we need items and power and liquid. We need power and liquid. So we're going to do power and liquid down here. I'm going to have a tank. But in order to get all of that stuff, we're going to want to grab Ender IO conduits. And you'll see why here in a moment if you never really worked with Ender IO. So let's get dark glass. Let's do however much dark glass we can. So something like that. And I will probably want a little bit more dark glass. In fact, 10 more. I should be able to make that pretty easily. I just want to be able to see into this without like any concern. So let's get a couple things going. So first of all, let's get stuck on that box. I don't have any redstone conduit. Redstone alloy rather. So 3 makes 8. So let's get like 6. So we need 6 redstone and like 6 silicon, which I don't know if we have it. Let that finish up. I've been making some sawdust. We're gonna need that here in a little bit too, for something else, for the Ender IO conduits actually. So let's see, do we have any silicon in here? We have 4. Not quite enough, so we're gonna need a little bit of sand. No big deal. Do we have any? We do. Hopefully this is gonna give us enough silicon for what we need. So let's get that. Oh, we have more sand in here. Get that sag milling. Cool. And then we have induction furnace. We'll do that, and we'll get the redstone conduit. In the meantime, let's grab more dark glass. We need 10 more. That's 2 recipes worth. I do believe we have 2 thickened glass. That's it. We don't have any more like of that stuff just lying around. No. Alright, that's not too much of an issue. So we need more sand and more glass. So the dark glass, let's get rid of that. Dark glass. If you don't remember, it is thickened glass. We're going to need 10 pieces of thickened glass, just sandy glass, which I'm going to make actually through the induction smelter, because I believe it's a little bit easier. It's a little bit more controllable. So we need 8 more. So we need 4 pieces of glass and 4 pieces of sand. I think we can handle that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, there is our redstone alloy. You know what, let's scan that if we can. Might as well scan anything and everything we can. We could use the research points. So there is that. So we'll have the redstone conduit. I don't know if we can scan that. Let's see. Nope. Okay. So this should be enough. Let's eat. I think we're done with the thickened glass, so cool. We're also gonna need the blackout curtains, which pretty much all we're gonna need for that is some more string. Now we are gonna have to deal with items, and I think items are gonna be like over here or something. I don't know. We'll figure that one out here soon. But we need 6 wool. Let's just get a stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that works. So let's get on up here. And what we're going to do is we're going to just put this redstone conduit like so. And now here's my question. If I just get a lever And we do something like, I don't know, this. That worked. Alright, cool. So I just need to get this basically somewhere I want. And you know, right here would probably be just fine. Just finish hooking this up. And that way we don't waste too much conduit. It doesn't look too bad. It's not the best, but there we go. Light up, and we break the torch in here. Now this is a fairly small area. Not too much is going to spawn in here, but it should be enough. Now we just need to get the dark glass and then get everything hooked up. So we should be done with the cobblestone. There's no real need for us to go into the mob farm, so I'm not going to worry about that. But let's put the sand in here. Let's grab the blackout curtains, and there's 10 more dark glass. Throw those in there. Alright, so yeah, it doesn't look great, but it'll work. That's what matters. And everything is lit up. Everything is dark. That is exactly what I want, because once we kill the Wither, we get a division sigil. So once we get one of these guys, we're going to do the ritual to activate it. I think that is a thing that we're going to need to do. I'm not sure, but I think it is. So presumably we will get to, yeah, that's the only way to make the Nether Star generators. And I don't know if that's needed for anything, but assuming that that's not disabled, we'll get Cursed Earth, and then we'll replace this floor with Cursed Earth, and this will work a lot faster. Well, it will get a lot more stuff anyways. So now we need a couple more things. We need to grab... Alright, so the redstone conduit we're done with. It really wants to rain here, doesn't it? Let's sleep. So now we need to get power, items, and fluids. Now power and fluids, we're going to be using the ender iode conduits. So the energy conduits are hardened flux ducts, which aren't too bad, some servos, and then this conduit binder. This is why I have the electrical steel. We're going to need some stone dust and some compressed sawdust. So let's grab this. And just getting this much should be more than enough. So let's do that. And then we just need stone dust, which luckily we have plenty of. By the way, something that I should probably have mentioned, we're losing power because our reactor is done with. So we'll take care of that. I might do that off camera, just because I need to. Eventually we're going to make this a little bit better. We're going to ore wash our... so again, quick diversion. If we look at uranium, so in order to get the uranium, the fuel, you need the tiny piles of 235. Well, you can get one from the crushed uranium ore, which we're getting from sifting, or you can purify it to get two. It gives you a little bit more. In order to purify it, you just need an ore washing plant that is requires a little bit of water, some power, and it gives you purified crushed ore, tiny pile of lead, and then some stone dust. So it's a little bit more efficient. We'll probably look into that soon. Getting all of this stuff kind of set up, we're going to be switching how everything over here is set up very soon, because we're going to centralize power down below, and other than the two water wheels, I'm not moving those, but we're going to move most of the power down below and kind of wire things a little bit more smartly. and that is the main reason why we are doing what we're doing today with the auto spawner, is because I want the higher tier. I want to be able to get the redstone energy flux ducts, but these require a rothium dust, which requires blitz powder. And while we could use sand and destabilized redstone, I like my redstone a little bit more. We're going to look for a biome to get the blitz and get what we want. So that is the plan. Can we scan that? No. Alright. Anyways, let's get back. So we're going to need the energy conduits. We're going to need some servos and some hardened flux ducts. And it only gives us 3 each. So we're going to be very liberal with this. But I do believe leadstone flux ducts. I believe we're going to need this. And I don't see any other. Oh, we already have a bunch of conduit binder. Why did I make this? What's it used for? Did I already make energy conduit? I don't remember doing that. Maybe I did. Oh well. So we need to get some hardened flux ducts, which requires steel plates, hardened glass, 2 redstone chipsets, and some redstone. So we should have most of that stuff lying around. So let's just do that, and then the fluid conduits are going to require. We're going to use the pressurized, I think. These require temperate flux fluid ducts, just copper, hardened glass, and glass. So I'll let that go for a little bit. Do we have any steel plates? We have copper. That's what we need. Yeah. So two should be fine. So we just need a little bit of steel. 2 pieces of steel will get us what we need. And how many did I put in here? Alright, let's just grab these. I was confused for a moment. Let's go ahead. That is on plate form. Eventually I'm going to make another one of these because, well, these are super useful to make plates and gears. I don't really want to use the smeltery all that much. If I can avoid it. There's going to be some things we're going to have to use the smeltery for, but when we get there, we'll deal with that. So I just need some hardened glass, which, let's see, we have 2. We need 2 more. Oh, I did make fluid conduits. Okay, so I want to make more. Anyways, why did I make these? I honestly do not remember. Okay, whatever. I don't think I made them in waiting for all this stuff, but I might have. Anyways, let's grab. Let's go ahead and make the energy conduits. Whoops. That, I hate it when it does that. NEI sometimes messes up. And now we need 2 sets of servos, which is iron, redstone, glass. So I should have some iron. No, actually, yeah, I do have iron nuggets. And I should have redstone on me still, so oh, I need, it's 2 iron each. That's not too bad. So we'll get this going, and yeah, what we're going to do, so there is a bunch of that. Let's make the energy conduits. We're going to get 6 of those. Like I said, we're going to be fairly sparing of using all this stuff. In fact, I'm going to try not to use too many of the liquid ducts. I want to see something, though. We are going to need some more servos. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. but I want to see if something I think will work actually will or not. So there's our hardened servo. Let's get a... I would like hardened fluid duct. I have one. I have exactly one. So let's grab... I want item ducts as well. I have exactly one. All right. Well, this is awesome. So we're gonna put this here. I really could use a chest of some sort, but yeah, let's grab a chest. And then we also need our drum. And let's see if this works how I think it might. We don't need the precision sledgehammer right now. We can put that away. So let's pop down here. And we are going to put a fluid conduit. I am going to need more. Where did the other one go? Okay, there it is. So fluid conduit. Yeah, I'm going to need a couple more. And then power. We're going to set that there. Power we will deal with in a moment. Actually don't want that. I want to see if we place... It does. Now the question is, does it transfer? So doing that should give us something. We're gonna need some more of the wire connectors. I don't know which one I'm gonna want. Let's just use LV. This thing shouldn't need all that much power, and I believe we have LV down here. Right? Are you LV? Oh no, you're MV. Alright, well, we'll connect you like right here. This is terrible wiring, but I have the stuff. I will probably make this a lot nicer later, but hey, for right now, whatever will work will work. Alright, so click that. And that goes there, cool. And then we can do one of these, and that should get some power. If we go sleep, it will be a little bit better. And I'm going to... Okay, it's not quite night. I'm going to make this a lot better very soon. Now, I want... Do I have my dolly? I do have my dolly. Okay. So let's see... That one's full, so it's this one I want. We're going to put it just right here for now. And let's turn this off and walk away. Actually, I could probably look and see, does this have power? It is getting power, fairly slowly. Let's see if everything works how I think it should, or what. So we back up. Hey, we got a bat. That's actually really nice. And we got a creeper, and the creeper died. Pretty much immediately. Now the question is, that doesn't have any power, but presumably the item went into the chest and is filled up. Cool. That is what I wanted to know. So this has a little bit of essence now, which means we can start working towards auto spawning. So obviously this line is temporary. I'm gonna fix this off camera. I'll get power coming over here a little bit better. We'll move this, and we're gonna do something similar here with energy conduits. And I don't want to use too many of these because these are super expensive. But for things like this, it's perfect. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make more item ducts. I'm going to make it so that this guy, one, gets more power, because, yeah, power is not going to be that good. Let's take... let's just wait. So we get the items kind of organized a little bit. Anything extra can go. Honestly, I could probably pipe this down below and have all the mob drops down there, make it look a little nicer. Honestly, I could make item ducts from Ender.io, but these things are super expensive. They require warp item ducts, which are item ducts with Enderium. Yeah, they're a little expensive. Yeah, you can make the opaque ones, and again, it's item ducts with a piece of Enderium. And then it requires resonant servos, which requires hardened aluminum glass or hardened glass of some sort, and 2 more Enderium, and that's just to get 3. So those are a little ridiculous to make, but hey, we have an auto spawner, we have a dark room with a grinder, and now the big thing is going to be trying to get mobs in there to kill, and then eventually we'll have the cursed earth, which will be nice to have. We should probably work towards that relatively soon. However, of course, there's always going to be a sticking point. I know it's called the Matrix, the Runic Matrix. This guy is a little excessive to make. Requires a bunch of runes, which most of these aren't too bad. It's going to require a lot of mana steel. And yeah, it's not like terrible. It's going to require a tombstone from witchery, which requires a witch's oven, which a witch's oven requires we're getting close to this, the alchemical furnace, and we could probably get to this pretty soon. Actually, the arcane stones aren't too bad to make, but they are a bit annoying. But eventually we'll be able to conjuration catalysts, we'll be able to double them, because these are used for like everything. Yeah, you need arcane stones for blank slates, and blank slates make blood runes. Yeah, it's going to be kind of a mess. Weak blood orbs, that's okay, that's not too bad. So some of the stuff is just completely and utterly stupid to make, but some of it's not too bad. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. Let's see if we have any cultivated bees, just to see. So these guys, I don't know what is wrong with them. There's something that they have, some trait that I need to figure out what is, but we have a cultivated. So do I have any honey in my beealizer? I should have a little bit, right? Nope, never mind. So we could guess and hope for the best, but I think what I want to do is come over here and see, do I have any? Nope. Alright, never mind. So I'll work with bees. I think next time, let's see, we have a reinforced jetpack. This is kind of nice. Honestly, getting back into magic stuff would be good, but I think I still want to work on getting power kind of situated. So I need to make more fuel cells for the reactor. Making another machine would be good here soon. In fact, I kind of want to break that just for the time being, so that I keep this power. So I think what I'm going to do off camera, I'm going to fix the wiring and get this all taken care of, so that we can start spawning in gas, get more gas tiers, and then switch over to Enderman, start spawning in Enderman, get more Ender Pearls. But I think I'm also going to work on getting the reactor back up and running, getting more plutonium and all that fun stuff. And I think next time we're either going to focus on Britannia, getting that taken care of and getting more mana produced, so that we can start getting into Thaumcraft more, and start trying to get to Witchery, because I think that's the next one on the list, on the tree. Yes, Witchery. We'll need to do a little bit of Agricraft with that, but that's not too bad. Or we're going to start looking at better RF production of power, and relatively soon I'm going to be rewiring the base completely. So we have a lot to do. I don't know what we're going to do next time, but we'll figure something out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!